In this video, we're going to show you why this garage door opener is not smooth when opening, and at the same time, how I majorly fail when trying to repair it. Let's part. Okay, so we have an issue on how this particular garage door opener opens, and one of the things that you will notice when it does open, and we're going to utilize our app here real quick to get this Genie garage door operator up. Actually, I'm going to do it without the app because I just want you to hear it right there. So if you notice how the garage door opens on that second section, we have a little bit of a bump. And what's happened is that our seal right here is hitting the garage door. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically try and utilize our hammer to kind of get this seal to just not hit it so much. You can see the dark mark right there. Yeah, we definitely want to try our best to kind of just move the seal a little bit. We can do that just with a hammer. Now it might be beneficial to disengage the garage door opener and just to get a little bit of lift, so that way you're not hitting the garage door track or the garage door. Use your vice grips so that way it doesn't come down. There we go. Very good. So now we have a little bit more space, and so I just want to start here, right in this area. And if you notice, I'm just tapping it lightly. Try not to hit the garage door. Okay, so let's see if that does the trick. All right, so don't forget to take off your vice grip. Okay, and we will engage the garage door opener so that way it connects. So we had it connect there. Now on the down, it's not going to make that noise. Basically, it's going to close properly, and the seal is still there. We don't have any light up above, so that's one thing you would like to avoid when having to move just slightly the seal by hammering it through. But we want to notice how it opens through the radius on that second section. Still does it. Still does it. So we just need to do it a little bit more. And it's probably hitting, oh yeah, it's probably hitting, this is our culprit right here. How that top section is hitting the door jamb. Interesting. That might be the reason why we're dealing with this. Okay, so you see how we have these scrapes and these marks right here? All right, this is a very different video now. Yeah, so what we can tell basically is how this specific header, the wood, it shifts, it moves, and it's possible that what we're dealing with is basically it's hitting the door right there. So we can do the same to the header. We're kind of edging out this header a little bit. Let's see if that helps a little bit. Now we're going to try it again, and let's see if by edging out that header a little bit it alleviates the problem. It's not as much. I'd like to see how that responds because I don't want to hit too much. Yeah, that's one of the after effects. Okay, good. Let's connect it. Okay, there's our door closed. Let's see if it helped out a little bit. Yeah, still there. Still there. So the idea again is basically that second section hitting the top header. And so if you're really invested into this, you could do a number of things. You can continue to hammer down. You can continue to try and get the header to smoothen out a bit. You can try and shave off a piece, but that's going to be time and money that maybe might not be worth the effort. You could try and close a little bit the way the door opens, and what I'm trying to say there is how the door section opens up. You could probably go with a smaller hinge on that side. I don't recommend it. That's kind of a hack, and that's not the best way to do it. I think the best way is just to ensure that your header, it doesn't protrude out as much, and you just try and just go down the entire header. You can see how it does hits on this side too. Yeah, and just try and do your best to make sure that it's straight, so that way it doesn't have that bump and that bend. Of course, the pro tips, techniques, and ideas in this video should not be considered infallible or law. They're just meant to help you do your homework. They're meant to be able to help you make a better decision when it comes to the needs of your garage door system. But I'm going to continue to go down this particular header and see if I can try and alleviate more of that bump. Okay, so one last time. Yeah, it still has a little bump. It's not the smoothest. It's a little bit better. Of course, the pro tips, techniques, and ideas in this video should not be considered law or infallible. Why? Well, because I'm nobody. But at the same time, we've tried to provide you some principles and some guidelines to be able to help you with your garage door system if it's not opening smoothly. Now, granted, this is something a little bit existential. That is, it's not necessarily the actual garage door. It's not the garage door opener. It's something outside from what is the normal system. Not the sensors, not the remotes. You would probably be on a witch hunt if you're trying to figure out with those parts, when in reality it's the actual garage door or the home structure. So again, when trying to deduce whether you have an issue with your garage door system when opening or closing and it's not smoothly, make sure you do your due diligence. Try to understand the complete system, and if you need help, reach out to a contractor, because that's what we're there for. Of course, on this channel we have a number of videos that go into garage door repairs, garage door assessments, and in fact, check out this video right here that can help you do that with our free digital resource. As always, I want to thank y'all for partying with me. Y'all stay safe.